got video this time. Hey, we're live.
Live.
What's up?
What's up with it?
All right, it's our
What's
first
going
live
on,
show,
Casey?
bro. I'm happy to be here, happy to do this, man. It's my first live show, bro.
First live show, man. We getting it.
Yeah, we are. We're out here doing it.
Yes, sir. Welcome to Cliq Nerd. We are back. We're going live for you.
Yep, having a good time too. Thinking about some cool subjects that we was talking about earlier, and I think we want to hit them up with it, right?
Most definitely. You gotta get that music going.
Oh, absolutely. Because you know what? Our subjects are like kind of like back in the day, right?
We're gonna go. Yeah, I guess we're gonna some old subjects.
Yeah.
Because Power Rangers.
Power Rangers back in the day. Bro.
Yeah. Okay.
You see what I did there?
I thought. Well, when I thought about that, I was thinking for the 80s and 90s. I didn't even think about Power Rangers because they're still current.
They are still kind of relevant, aren't they?
Yeah, and they got comic books stuff, but it's cool. I mean, it is what it is. Power Rangers.
Jason David Frank.
Jason. The Green Ranger, man.
Rest in peace, bud.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
horrible.
everywhere. You see it everywhere on Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, because especially if you got an 80s fan page or a 90s fan page, or they throw him in there and all of that. And yeah, man, he was such an integral part for Power Rangers to me.
Yeah.
Like when he jumped in, like Power Rangers was cool, and then
But when the
Green Ranger
showed up,
man,
and he came into the
Megatron,
or not Megatron, but the Zoids or whatever.
the Zords.
Yeah.
Man.
And he went in that back door and just started surprise.
Look, man.
He stole the Red Ranger.
I think he busted up Zordon.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He got in there. He got in
Or
there.
gave him a virus. Or something
Yeah,
like that.
he went in there. He messed everything up, man.
Yeah, he was dope.
Yeah, he was good. So
And
he'll
then
be missed.
he was good when he shifted over, became a good guy.
Yep.
But he was like getting weaker though, because he didn't last long.
Yeah, and then he ended up becoming the White Ranger.
I like to. You ever see the episodes where like he gave Jason his little green
The top thing is the gold pad at the top.
They're
right?
pads, but the thing's supposed to be like a shield.
Yeah.
And he gave it to Jason and he gave it to Zach.
Mm-hmm.
Did he give it to anybody else, like to Kimberly or to the?
I don't know. I'm sure he did. But he did do stuff like that, man. And then when he got Saba with the white sword.
We jumped to the White Ranger here. We're still in the
my bad, man. Green Ranger. Oh, my bad, man. I like the White
when
Ranger.
he goes to the White Ranger, that's not Seal. That's just like white. He's like he was White Tiger, then he was the White Falcon. Because when he went to the Ninja, the movie.
Yeah.
So the movie kind of like is a different arc, and they go like they have the ninja form, and then they go. I
think they destroyed his Zord too. The green Zord. I think they destroyed it.
Well, when the green because he losing his power, and then I guess Zordon gives him power to go to the White Ranger. Right. He gets weaker like every time he was using it.
Right. I remember that.
I think it was corrupted or something like that. The coin or whatnot.
I remember that.
And then it's on Netflix too.
Is it?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I gotta check that out.
I haven't watched in a while. I just remember from when I was a kid because Power Rangers was the shit back in the day.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't care what nobody say.
Look,
some people don't like it, but
we used to wait at the bus stop, right? And we would go over to my friend's house and sit in there and watch the Power Rangers. It was like 6:00 in the morning, 6:30 the bus comes. So if people like hurry up, finish, because the bus would be pulling up. Yeah.
And then so he went to the White Ranger, White Tiger, then White Falcon, because somebody was a bear. The yellow one was a bear. The black one was a frog.
I remember that when they went to
the red one was an ape.
Yep.
And then I guess it was Crane was the pink one.
Yeah,
I don't remember what the blue one was. The tiger.
He looked like a tiger. It was a wolf. Maybe it was a wolf.
It was a wolf. Yeah, and then that's probably like the.
You're trying to pull on my old school memories, bro.
Yeah, that's probably the last time ever Billy was probably cool. Besides when they did the new movie. The new movie is actually I like the kid playing Billy, the same one that played in that restaurant that you like, Harder They Fall.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did like the new movie, by the way.
I didn't. They all didn't show their weapons. If you're gonna compare it to the original one, I picked the original because at one point you saw all their abilities.
Yeah.
They all pulled. I don't like the dude and then the sword. It was like a transformer sword, like when they do the gauntlets and the guns in their hands, like they don't actually have guns. Like the cartoon back in the day was. You know what I'm saying? So. I liked it. I didn't like it, and then I didn't like the Green Ranger. I didn't like they were trying to.
I'm trying to remember who the Green Ranger was.
It was a female. She was supposed to be Rita.
Oh, okay, that's right. That's right.
That's right. Had like Brian, the dude from Breaking Bad. Brian Cranston. He's Zordon. In the movie,
it wasn't bad as Zordon.
It wasn't bad, but it's just like if y'all do another one, let's fix all the weapons.
Well, she was way over the top with Rita.
Way over the top.
I mean, just
and then Goldar was soft. I'm like, no man, Goldar was like a beast. Like Goldar was a really important villain. Like him and Jason used to go out on the show.
Yeah,
and those are legendary effects. Him and Tommy used to go at it when they like. I remember when he kidnapped Jason, and in like this clouded little room, and he was making him fight, but he couldn't transform. He was fighting them straight, and he was like torturing them, beating them up. And I said, you gotta put respect on Jason's name. So that's the original.
Like I was sad when the leadership, because the leadership role totally changed after that.
Yeah, because Tommy because he was a white tiger. He when they gave it to Rocky, they wouldn't let Rocky. Rocky can't lead. You can't lead us, bro. You can't lead us. You can be the Red Ranger, but you can't.
But you're not the Red Ranger.
Yeah, so we're gonna let Tommy run this up. And then Tommy was like, "Shit, I'll run it. I got Kimberly. I'm chilling. I got Kimberly right here. We're gonna kick it, and then it's gonna be whatever."
And and you know what? I like Zed better as a. I'm digressing. I like Zed as a better.
I like Zed as a villain too. Zed was straight with the brain on top of it. He was swole.
He was swole, and there was no skin there, bro. I don't know how that felt.
He had leg days. Like he was hitting leg day, bro. He was like, I don't know. He's probably like miniature, like swole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He probably wasn't really that big, but okay. So let's go. So after that, then they go into we'll just run it real quick, and then we'll go to the next subject. Because I just want to run like all of Tommy's career of like where they're at with the Power Rangers.
Yeah, because I don't even know. Do you want to touch on the Netflix stuff too? Because I'm not Netflix, but the YouTube stuff. Because he made some out of like his own
he made
stuff,
those individual films,
and they were good.
I watched some of those too. Those
and they were
really good.
so
that's probably like better than him too. Anyways,
I think that was a
older,
grittier
take. Like two movies that he got, and I think the one where he like they did him versus Ryu.
I like that one.
Yeah. So he's got a lot. I mean, it sucks, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I think he leaves behind several kids, and a wife. I think they were trying to work things out in their marriage and whatnot. You never know what anybody's going through. So
he loved his fans because you see a lot of things. You don't never really hear bad things about him pushing like, nah, I'm not going to sign. Like, I don't know. He didn't. Like, there's a lot of like the one of the Power Rangers was like he murdered somebody at one time.
I'm not aware of that one.
Yeah, it was one of the Wildcat ones. He was the Red Ranger.
Yeah,
I have to look up his name.
I know the original Red Ranger got in trouble for like some.
But he's good.
Tax stuff.
Yeah, he got some tax stuff. But I mean
other than that,
you know what I'm saying? They were young when they were doing this, so it's like they probably didn't have good people from the get go, and that's a good factor. You gotta have good people like. A lot like Urkel and all of them had good people, like I guess like child actor lawyers.
And I don't know if Jason David Frank had any money issues. I don't know. He did a lot of stuff, so I would assume.
I can't assume. How much they really get paid? Do they get royalties? Probably. Do they get royalties for everything? If they got to set up a deal, the royalties up. Now that'd be nice because Power Rangers is still being played to this day.
Well, hopefully he set something up like that so that his kids.
I wonder, like, does it have to be royalties? Like when they get it, does it have to be television or can it be anything like Netflix? Like, does the royalty bylaws have they progressed? Because a lot of things are going on streaming and videos.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's a good thing. I'll probably ask my mom about that.
Yeah.
See what she put out for us.
But just hopefully he set something up for his kids and his wife and stuff. But,
yeah.
Well, anyway.
You want to do a comic drop?
Yeah, let's do a comic drop.
All right.
Well, yeah, man. So
it's Wednesday. New comics come out. This guy, he goes and I don't know what to say. I mean, it's kind of scary.
I mean,
the comic books that he finds good stuff, but it's just like the amount that he finds.
It's really not my fault.
Every Wednesday.
You put an intriguing cover out there. You put some good characters in it. I'm gonna probably get it. So the first one we gotta do is Dark Web that just came out today.
That's good.
Yeah, man.
What is that about?
I think this is a story involving Peter's return. I really don't know. I gotta get into it.
Ben Riley, I saw he was in it, but you told me that he was all right.
Ben Riley's got some mental issues he's working through right now, man. He doesn't. His name's Chasm right now. He's not even. He's a clone of Peter Parker, basically, and he has all Peter Parker's powers. He was Spider-Man for a while. He was recently just Spider-Man again as Peter was hurt. He lost his identity, blames Peter for it. Now he's Chasm, and he wants to hurt Spider-Man pretty bad. Yeah. But anyway, I believe this involves him. Looks like Spider-Gwen, or maybe Spider-Gwen? I don't think it's Spider-Gwen. No, it's not Spider-Gwen. That's Chasm right there. That is Ben Riley. That's Chasm. Right there. That's Chasm.
Oh, that's dope. So you flip it.
Yep.
And then you got the villains. You got Venom. I guess Chasm. And who's the chick with the blade?
I don't know. I can't see it. Let me see. Like I said, I just got this today. I don't know what it's about. I don't know. That might be a new character. Oh, I know who that is. That's a Goblin Queen, Madeline Pryor. So she's a clone of Jean Grey.
How'd you say that?
The Goblin Queen, Madeline Pryor. She is a clone of Jean Grey. Yeah, bro. That's what I do.
Hit me with that one.
Okay, so Extreme X-Men. I know nothing about this. All I know.
Hit me with the characters on top, though.
So we got.
Show the cover.
Yeah. Okay. So right here, you guys can see this pretty good. All right. So we got Bishop. Looks like Rogue, Wolverine, Kitty Pryde, Domino, Storm, Gambit, Lockheed. And I believe this is going to be Rachel Summers.
Rachel Summers
is from an alternate timeline, Cable's timeline.
Okay.
Basically,
related to.
She's not related to anybody.
But her last name Summers.
She took the last name Summers because Cable raised her.
Okay, I got you.
So there you go.
And Cable is whose son?
That is actually Scott and Madeline. I don't even think that's Jean Grey's son.
Emma Frost?
No, I think it's Madeline Pryor's kid.
Him and Emma Frost will have a kid, huh?
Yeah.
Because no kid has popped up from the future and tried to kill
comic books.
All right, so the next one we got here, I like this one. I think this is dope. You read this one, right?
Nope, have not. I want to get into it, but it's definitely, if you guys have been following the Batman title, this is been good.
130. Failsafe.
Failsafe
is wreaking havoc. He's messed Superman up. Batman's in outer space. He's trying to float back into orbit back again without being burnt to a crisp. I mean, his cape is made of some type of alloy, or it's protective, so it protects him from any coverage his face up.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So that was dope.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Superman wakes up and he's gonna go ahead and put on a Superman suit so he can block him because Failsafe, he has kryptonite blades. And he's up there cutting the dice and whatever. And it's pretty good, man.
Now, Failsafe is
a lot of action.
Failsafe is Batman's contingency in case Batman dies.
Mm-hmm. And now he's just killing people.
Although this kind of reminds me of the OMAC thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that.
What was it?
The OMAC series was where Batman made a kind of a contingency plan if the Justice League got out of hand. You had like a Brother Eye type thing.
Oh, I remember.
And Brother Eye infected the OMAC, and then next thing you know, he's taking over and trying to kill everybody.
Let's do one more, and let's move on to the next.
You want to throw that? You want to throw that one? I think it's a good one.
I think that's a great cover.
So, Fantastic Four #2. Okay. Huh? Fantastic Four, #2. Notice the great cover by the great.
Ross.
He is the comic book artist. I mean, he's just good at everything he touches. So,
what's his time frame? Like, if you can because it's a major part of comic books in general. So that time frame is what, early '90s.
Yeah, I think he started getting work somewhere in the. Okay, so he got out of college in the 80s. I just read this the other day. He got out of college in the 80s and just started joining the workforce. His biggest inspiration at the time was Tim Burton's Batman. So that kind of like catapulted him, I think, in his brain, you know, but he was always good at art. But still, I think he just got out of college looking for work, and, you know, soon to follow was Kingdom Come, man. That's one of the greatest stories ever. We can run through these titles. We don't have to explain every single one.
We're not going to explain it. There's no point in just showing them up.
Okay, I got you.
We can always do a run through. You know, we can always put them on the table and you can just run the camera over or whatever you want to do.
Hey, all right.
That's an option too.
Oh, yeah, I've got to talk about that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Thanos. This one is supposedly Thor's dream that he had back.
This is nothing happening in real time. This is just a dream.
Well, I don't know yet. I haven't read this. So
okay.
Thor had this dream that Thanos had the Infinity Stones and his hammer.
And he puts it in the hammer?
Puts it in the hammer.
Do you have a picture of that?
You know, I hope it's in here because I don't have a picture of that.
Maybe we can put one on the
you know what?
On the channel.
Maybe.
Oh, it's live. I forgot.
It's live. Yeah, I can't do that.
It's weird that it's live. I totally forgot.
Yeah, no, and I want to say, no problem. I'll throw it up.
Yeah, we throw it up. Oh, no. There's no editing in this process.
No.
We live.
It doesn't seem
I think
to show
it's dope. If you can get all of them, and they're all all go to each corner of the sides, they all go to focal points of the hammer itself.
Yeah, and here's the other part of that. Remember, Odin is now inside of Mjolnir instead of what used to be inside of Mjolnir, which was like some storm.
Or some storm?
Yeah, that was like the god of hammers, and Odin captured her and put her in the hammer.
And Odin, that makes him
now.
He was Odin now.
Well, so Odin had to give up his rest of his life force. Thor didn't have the full Odin force. Odin gave up his full life force to Thor. And when he did that, his spirit went inside to.
Well, what series is this on? I feel like if I'm interested.
Yeah, so I think this is Donny Cates' run. Donny Cates' Thor. I think Donny Cates is still on.
Do you have that one?
I do. I have all 1 through 26.
You have to probably,
28, 29
You
now?
have to show me or remind me.
Yeah. Oh, here it is right here. Oh, wait a minute. Here it is right here. So this is Thor 29. I don't think Donny Cates is with this one anymore. I think this is Grombeck. Excuse me if I didn't pronounce your name right. But we'll see how this goes through. But I mean,
I love the Eminem.
These guys. Oh, easy.
That.
No, I didn't sound like it. I was about to cry. I would have cried. I would have straight up went to the store and got me a new one, and this one would have been like a drawing book.
Here you go, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, the funny thing is, the synopsis in the first page of the Thor book, he says, "The Legacy of Thanos, Part 1." And so I picked this up, which is Thanos' Death Notes. I think they tie together, so that's how that works. So what else is up, man? Let's
80s, 90s.
You want to do this one? What?
Cartoon.
Okay.
What were some of your favorites back in the day?
Cartoons?
Yeah, man. Like what was some of
I can start with the very first cartoon.
What was the first?
No, it was He-Man.
He-Man?
Yeah, that captivated me more than anything else.
He-Man was dope. I don't know if I would choose He-Man over Thundercats. Thundercats, it had a nice. I remember the group better than I remember He-Man.
To be honest with you can't go wrong with either one.
Yeah, you really.
I just grew up on He-Man because I like at 4 I was watching it. Michael J. Straczynski, who writes all the comic books I read, was writing it. I went to a play in New York to go see it when I was 5. I have pictures from that. He-Man the play. There's 185 episodes of old school He-Man that, they're horrible, but they're good to me. But I love them. So anyway.
I'm going to go unpopular, maybe unpopular opinion. What about Garfield? I think Garfield was really.
Oh, that was my Saturday morning.
I think Garfield was really good as a cartoon. It was just I just remember being like laughing. Like there's not too many shows that they do something and it's like organic. Besides Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes is definitely Bugs Bunny or the Roadrunner, the Roadrunner.
Roadrunner.
Yeah, the Roadrunner.
Coyote and Roadrunner.
Yeah.
Those cartoons were very good. Definitely. I can recite all those Mel Blanc cartoons word for word if I see them. Because that's how ingrained they are. I haven't seen them in years. I guess they're not appropriate for today, but
Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy was not appropriate for anybody.
Crazy.
Yeah, I was watching some footage of that the other day, and I said, "Wow, they really got away with it."
They pushed the boundaries on a lot of that.
Yeah, they did.
Where we at the time?
We're sitting at about 20.
Really?
Yeah, not too bad.
Any views?
0. That's all right. We'll get them next time.
Appreciate the love.
No, we'll get them next time. We didn't tell anybody what was going on. It was just kind of a
we're just trying to do something thing. We've been so busy, man.
Yeah, that's it, man. I'm got a full-time job. Plus, this is very hard. Yeah. Oh, see.
Yeah.
I can't.
Back to what we're here for.
Yeah. What's up?
None of that shit don't matter.
Yeah. No, it don't. We're trying to have a good time.
Yeah.
Right. So.
How? Okay. What about SWAT Cats?
SWAT Cats was so good.
I said Wildcats. SWAT Cats.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I love Captain Planet. I love Codename Kid Next Door.
I love Captain Planet. Captain Planet. That's my shit.
Do you remember Codename Kids Next Door?
I did. I
don't miss that.
It's like was that in Recess. I think that was.
I didn't really care.
Really didn't get
how about Doug?
Doug is my shit.
Doug?
Yeah, Doug is my shit.
Doug was good.
That was good, man.
Patty May.
Yeah. And Skeeter.
It's Skeeter, his best friend.
Hey Arnold was I can relate to Hey Arnold.
That was more my sister's jam.
Yeah.
They loved that. Yeah, they really did. Rocco's Modern Life, they love that kind of stuff.
I love Rocco's Modern Life.
Cow and Chicken.
Cow and Chicken was my brothers and sisters.
Yeah, and Johnny Bravo was good.
Johnny Bravo was my shit. What else? Dexter's Laboratory.
How about you said 80s, 90s, so I can't go any further than that. So how about the Super Friends show? Did you ever watch that?
Definitely.
That was my first introduction to Darkseid, actually.
What about man, that's dope. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's Amazing Friends, and then they had the Spider-Man 1, and that was my first introduction, believe it or not, to Dr. Doom. Yeah. That was good.
To me, Doom was through the Fantastic Four.
Oh, you're right. No, the 1960s one, the old one, that was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
It was really, had really good stories.
Iron Man, we were talking before.
No, I don't like that one. That one was horrible.
What's Iron Man?
The one that came on with the Iron Man 90s cartoon. Yeah. Iron Man. My bad. I forgot. We can't edit that.
They're staying in.
Right.
And I think we did it before already.
Yeah.
We probably have.
Right. Anyway. So anyway, the Fantastic Four cartoon that used to come on with that was horrible. Yeah. It was drawn really bad.
But that Fantastic Four, that original one, that's the first one where Black Panther was on there.
Oh, yeah. That's first introduction to Galactus, too.
He fights all of them, and he beats them with his wits and whatever. He didn't really
Stanley had some good...
Stanley, he was like classic corny, but it's cool, though. Mm-hmm. It wasn't like, he wasn't saying Celsius all the time. I was like, but it's okay. It's like, it's okay to be corny.
He actually was on that 90s cartoon block with the Fantastic Four and Iron Man, if you remember. He would come in and do the Marvel block and talk before that. So that actually is pretty relatable to the topic.
And what about X-Men? I mean, X-Men is classic.
I was getting closer towards my older days and saying, yes, X-Men.
It's a classic.
That was amazing. I'd never seen anything like it. Me and my friends, we would pick 3 characters each.
The theme song from the beginning.
My gosh. They used it in a movie recently.
The real life relationship issues that they were really having.
Yeah.
The
Friends of Humanity.
And reference the Bible and reference Malcolm X and Martin Luther King.
The BOD. They referenced all of it.
It was just dope. And then they talked about racism.
And Beast Iron bars do not a prison make, nor stone. No, stone walls do not a prison make, nor iron bars a cage.
When he got caught and he was behind bars, and he said, Magneto busted in there. We'll get you out.
They can't even make peace with each other.
Man, they was hitting some points though, were they not?
I'm saying
they were hitting on some serious issues, and as a kid, you're like, damn.
Well, that's what X-Men has always been about to me. But moving on, Batman, the animated series.
Definitely, the series is phenomenal.
The opening,
probably one of the best openings.
With the explosion at the beginning. So good. Bruce Timm. Kevin Conroy, rest in peace, Kevin Conroy.
Yeah, he did pass, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
I was watching the Killing Joke. That's it's rated R, but it's got Kevin Conroy and it's got Mark Hamill as the Joker.
Yeah.
And this is like, you know what I'm saying, adult version of that.
Yeah, I was really disappointed in them.
Yeah, but the ending, the ending, mother.
The
whole thing was pretty good. The whole thing was.
You like the Batman Barbara Gordon relationship?
So what it does, it kind of makes you're making these childlike characters in an adult situation. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it was a very adult situation, but
but I'm saying, so it's showing that pretty much they're flawed. You know what I'm saying? The age difference, that's risky because the age difference is crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And then this is his. I'm your pops' homeboy. That you know what I'm saying. I work with your pops.
It was
you're.
Go fast forward. I can't even think about that. No, stop. All right.
I mean, it's just it's a very adult situation.
Yeah. Type. So that movie was uncomfortable. The whole movie was uncomfortable.
It wasn't bad. I like Paris France, the bad guy. He was actually pretty good. Yeah. I just like the acting, and then they tell the backstory of Joker, of he used to work at Ace Chemicals. And stuff. I do like that part. Yeah. There's some things that were good about it, and there's some things that was like, like the ending for me. I was like, I didn't get the jump though. So I was like, damn, I don't know.
There's several more, but I think we're gonna wrap this one up though.
Yeah, man, we've been on long enough. How long have we been on?
27 minutes. That's a good first live video.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if people stay on this long.
It didn't feel any different from
Not really.
I mean, from anything else that we do. So I mean,
it's just no editing for me, and you guys get content.
I've been cut off this whole time.
I'm sorry, bro. I guess
you want more of you? Okay.
I'm sorry. I like the camera. I like the camera.
You can have it. I don't want to be in it.
Hey,
if I can be, I'll just be like just my voice, and you can just talk to me.
What are you, Morgan Freeman?
I would love to be Morgan Freeman.
Me too. He's got a lot of money.
He does.
We'll see you guys later. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you.
Click that nerd.
Click that nerd, guys.
Click that nerd. Click that like. Hit us in the comments with your
the
80s and 90s. What did you used to watch when you get the Flintstones, Jetsons? We missed a
Silverhawks, Centurions,
Johnny Quest.
Man, come on.
Johnny Quest is hard. You already know how to go down.
Sim Television.
Thundarians.
Thundarians.
Oh,
Thundar the Barbarian.
Yeah.
And Goldar. And Pirates of Blackwater.
What was the dude? Oh,
we're supposed to end.
Pirates of Darkwater.
Pirates of Darkwater.
Yes. Gargoyles.
Gargoyles is great. We missed that. That was probably one of the best.
So what was the one where the dude with like power of a hawk? He was like Native American. He's from the future. He like power of a bear, and he had bear strength.
I know what you're talking about.
My cousin Germ. What's up, big homie? He put me on him. He had this tape set. Back when VHS.
Oh, what is this called?
I don't care. I mean, DVD's alright, but VHS. I don't remember the name.
What was the name of this?
Something Star. Outlaw. No, not Outlaw Star.
It was Outlaw Star. No, it was
Lone Star.
Lone Star.
Lone Star.
And yes, and I had the whole playset. By the way, it was the whole. I had the town. No, I'm serious. I had the town. I had the horse he rode on.
You had the town.
I had the town and everything. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen. The town was probably 15 feet long.
Right now.
I'm sorry, I had it. Look, I had a Castle Grayskull. What do you want from me?
I
was born a nerd.
I just didn't have those sets. I had a few action. I had a few Wolverines, Cyclops. I didn't have a Gambit though, so I'm a little jealous.
Hey, I didn't have an Apocalypse, so I'm jealous.
Apocalypse were hard. But they had a lot of pieces though, because you all had different.
Oh, so stuff fell off. Yeah, Colossus's arm fell off.
I had like a big bin of toys. My grandma used to get them for me. I would play with the toy. I would have like little motion movies.
Yeah, me too. But the problem is you couldn't play with them because you were gonna break them.
I broke a few, but
no,
I didn't collect them. I respect the collecting game, but it's just like when I was a kid, when I played, I wanted to play with. I wanted to grab this toy, have them in this little scenario, better than whatever, in my mind. And
he says, I want.
You want because you had the whole Castle Grayskull.
Look how nerd out you just went on that.
Nah, that's different though.
We're out. We're out this time. Seriously, I'm leaving. Peace. I gotta go.
Peace.